Footy Blues!
Everything football.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Sasha.
Hey, and this is Romain, and you know what time it is! It's the Euros!
The best country in the world gonna be participating in the biggest tournament.
Okay.
But
That's right. So today we're talking about Portugal. I know Sasha's super happy. I'll let him take it away. Take it away, Sash.
Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about the Euro squad for Portugal. Just got announced actually a couple hours ago. So this is very, very exciting news. We're gonna have some big players to talk about, and let's see if you guys know all of them. So we're gonna start off, we'll go from the back. And we got Anthony Lopes, who plays for Lyon. We got Rui Silva, who plays for Granada. And then we have Rui Patricio, who plays for Wolves. What do you think?
Yeah, so far I think, you guys have always went with Rui Patricio. He's been your default goalkeeper and he's been amazing throughout the years, right? Now he might be getting a little bit old. So maybe it's time to transition into Anthony Lopes. He's had a pretty decent season for Lyon, but I'm not sure what you think over there. Who's gonna take it?
So I watch Wolves every single week, and Patricio can be unbelievable, but then amounts of mistakes that lead to goals, he worries me sometimes. So I honestly do know, I think Fernando Santos, the coach, will choose Rui Patricio, but I think the game's coming up, give Anthony Lopes for the friendlies, give him a shot, because I honestly think Lopes is the better of the two keeper, but I think Patricio will get picked.
No, that makes a lot of sense. And, I'd love to see more of Anthony Lopes. He's a very promising young lad. Hopefully we get to see more of him too.
Yeah, so now I guess we'll go straight to defense, and this is a stacked defense too. We got Nélson, Semedo, who plays for Wolves. We got Joao, Cancelo, who plays for Man City. We have Jose Fonte, who plays for Lille. We have Pepe, who plays for FC Porto and is getting older, but he is still unbelievable. We have Ruben Diaz, player of the year for the EPL. So watch out, one of the best defenders in the world currently. We have Nuno Mendes. If you haven't seen our one video about the Sporting Academy players, go check it out. We talk about Nuno Mendes a phenomenally amount. And then we have Raphael, Guerreiro, Dortmund. So what do you think?
Oh my gosh, probably one of the scariest backlines in the whole Euros. Ruben Diaz, unbelievable season, turned his career around, having an unbelievable time right now at Man City. Then if you consider, Joao Cancelo, he's playing unbelievable as well. It's non-stop with your defense. Even Pepe as a veteran, get that experience in there. So the whole team has a leader they can look up to and follow. And he's a warrior as well. So I think you guys really have it all.
No, 100%. And if you would know definitely that Pepe during the other Euro and the finals against France was an underrated performer, and I think probably the best player on that team for the game. And you know what? He's shown it already with his age. It doesn't matter against Juventus. Personally being the best player against Juventus, absolutely right. So let's take it to our midfielders. So we have Joao Palhinha, who plays for Sporting. We have Bruno Fernandes, who everybody knows plays for Man United. We have Danilo Pereira, who is a center back, also plays CDM for PSG. We have Ruben Neves, who plays for Wolves as a CM. Bernardo Silva, who plays as a CM also for Man City. Then we have Joao Moutinho, one of our veteran players, plays for Wolves. We have Renato Sanchez, who made himself known in the world last Euros. Then we have Sergio Oliveira, who plays for FC Porto as one of the top goal scorers as a CM. And then we have William Carvalho, who plays at Real Betis.
Yeah, you definitely not a bad midfield, but probably, the weakest part of your team. The only real standout player here is Bruno Fernandes, who has an unbelievable season, a couple seasons now, Manchester United. And now besides that, Renato Sanchez kind of between clubs, really couldn't find his footing, and at Bayern, currently at Lille, and he's not doing incredible. Yeah, I don't know how to think about this one. Besides that, Carvalho, he's a sub for Betis, but at least you guys have Danilo, a strong holding midfielder. But yeah, what do you think of your middle here?
Definitely agree. The good thing is that I'm very positive is that we have a good creative attacking mid. Bruno is going to be creating chances. He leads in the most chances created. He has most big chances created in the EPL, and he was just voted the best player of Man United. Just shows that player is going to be our focal point in the center. And I think what might happen is he might play Ruben, Neves, and Joao Moutinho because they play week in and week out in Wolves, right? So they know each other
together. They already have that chemistry.
Exactly. So a lot of the players I don't know we're going to play, and I think Bernardo is considered a CM, but I think he'll also be put in the wing and be pushed up more forward. So I don't know if I consider him as a center mid or center area, but we'll see. So I guess that's basically how I feel.
Yeah.
Overall, we're pretty solid, just not the best in the Euro for midfield.
And you raise a good point here, because if you think of France, these guys have star players in almost every position, but they play in different teams, different setups, different systems, and sometimes it doesn't mean that they're going to play well together. And a team that plays well is a team that plays together. And Portugal has half their players from Wolves, so they definitely have a common system, a common understanding. And most of the other ones are playing for like Manchester City, pretty much. Yeah, so exactly. In two teams you have like 90% of your starting lineup. So that might be a big factor that we're not talking about enough here.
For sure, and that's chemistry, right? If you guys play FIFA, those green links, we want those green links.
Those green links, that's right. So now, who do we have for the attackers?
So for the attackers, we are spoiled for the first time as a Portuguese fan. If you're Portuguese, we struggle with attackers. So starting off right the bat, we got Andre Silva, who ended off with 27 goals. He's still got one more game played for Frankfurt. He may be able to break to 28. So he's having a stellar season. We have Cristiano Ronaldo, the world's greatest player of all time.
Who's that?
Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7. You've heard of him? No?
I think I've heard of him.
Okay. Ballon d'Or 5 times. And then we got Diogo Jota, who has been unbelievable for Liverpool. Injury prone, unfortunately, but he has been an amazing attacker and been honestly the last 2 games for Portugal been our biggest threat. Scored 2 goals to Serbia off his head, so he's great in the air. Then we have Joao Felix, the youngest player of that price tag of 120 million from Benfica. Super stellar player. And might bring Atletico Madrid the first La Liga in quite a while. And hopefully he finds his form. He's been a little wishy-washy right now. Then we got the Pedro Gonçalves Pote. Thank goodness he got called up. 23 goals in the Prima Liga. So he's the player that everyone's going to be saying, who is he? 23 goals for the Prima Liga. Check out our video Sporting. We talk about him. And then we got Rafa Silva, who plays for Benfica. Very skillful player. Doesn't get a lot of playing time, but very, very good. And then Gonçalo Guedes.
I think I know a few of those players. No, but for real, you guys have an unbelievable, front 3, front 4, however you guys want to put. You guys could put them all up there. Honestly, you guys would do fine. Joao Felix, I'm super excited to see how he plays, especially when you're playing with Bruno Fernandes. I think their link-up play might be really, really nice. A lot of creativity between those two. And if they can find Cristiano Ronaldo in the box, that's going to be goals. I don't care who you're up against. That's going to be goals for sure. And then Jota had been injured, but I do want to see him play. I think he would be a great addition to this team. Create a lot of dangerous runs that left-hand side. So yeah, no, who are we to look out for here?
Of course, we got this CR7, our boy. But you know what? I'll go for the ones that people maybe don't know. I think you guys need to really, if he gets a chance, Pedro Gonçalves, Pote, like I said, watch out for him. If he gets a chance, this is going to be a player that's having a breakout season. And then also, I'm hoping and praying Andre Silva is going to be clinical, is amazing in the air. He is also going to be a good go-to player. I mean, between our whole starting lineup, we have over 100 goals for the whole season between these players. So this shows how much power these guys have, right? Ronaldo with like 29 goals, Andre Silva with 27 goals, Pedro Gonçalves with 23 goals, Diogo Jota with 12 goals. Like, these are just a bunch of numbers I'm throwing at you, but just show our fire.
Yeah, Bruno scored a bunch too, so no, that's actually incredible. But now, who are we feeling bad for? Who could not make this cut, unfortunately?
Okay, so a lot of people are gonna go for sure. 2 young players is Trincão, Raphael, Leão, AC Milan, and Barca. Those are 2 young players, but I think overall, this is probably the better decision. Trincão and Raphael Leão haven't really cemented a playing position in the club, so makes sense to me. And then we got Nani, who's 33 years old, having a great MLS season, but I think, you know what, it's good that he didn't get called up. I don't want any more. I want young players in this team. Then we also have Paulinho, who was been called up for the last 2 or 3 national tournaments. So very surprising, but I think it's the better decision in my opinion. So that's another one. And then we have Ricardo Pereira. Maybe if you guys watch Lister, he's been also kind of not bad. So maybe he got left out, but overall, I think this is probably one of our best teams of all times, you know. So I'm very, very excited.
Very strong squad.
Yeah.
So Sash, let's make the starting 11. Starting in net, I know we're a little bit debating who you putting, Rio Patricio or Anthony Lopes.
So I'm not gonna go what Fernando Santos thinks. I'm gonna go what I think is the best. So I'm gonna go Lopes.
Okay, I like that. For the back four, I think, you know, Ruben Diaz has to start, that's for sure. Pepe, I think, has to start. Cancelo, I think, almost has to start as well. And I mean, I think we think the same thing. I want to see Nuno Mendes. I want to see, he's had an unbelievable season. I want to see more of him.
100% agree. I think from left back that he's been unbelievable. Like, I think with having him and Cancelo, they're going to be such a threat going forward. So definitely agree. And then we have the veteran that's going to be leading our back line with Pepe, which is so comforting knowing we have an experienced center back to kind of lead the best young center back. So it's going to be perfect.
That's right. Yeah, it's quite the combination. I'm really excited to see how this turns out. Definitely catch those games, you know, those first friendly games, just to get a first perspective of how they gel together. But now, moving on to the midfield. I think you guys have to have Danilo as a holding middle. I don't really see anyone else playing in that position. But besides that, you know, what's going on in the middle here, Sash?
Oh, the middle is probably the toughest. Danilo, I like it. CDM, I like having Danilo, comforting, good to kind of push up for our center mids. So we're gonna have Bruno Fernandes there for sure, and now it's gonna be either, to me, I would like to see Joao Paulinho, the new center mid for Sporting. He's been very, very good. So if I'm gonna start, I'm gonna put Joao Paulinho, Bruno Fernandes, and then Danilo as holding.
Okay, nice. I see that. And up front, are we putting Ronaldo or is he riding the bench?
You got jokes today, eh? But I think what's going to happen is that, this is going to be difficult because he could play Ronaldo as a center striker or he could play him as a left wing. But in my opinion, if I want my best lineup, I'm putting Jota on the left, I'm putting Ronaldo in the center, and then I'm putting Bernardo on the right.
Oh, okay, Bernardo. Okay, I can see that. That leaves no room for Felix, and that leaves no room for Andre Silva. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna go a little bit controversial here. I'm gonna put a different lineup. Oh, this is actually tough because your attacking threats are so dangerous. I want to see Bruno Fernandes play with João Felix.
Okay.
And I want to see Andre Silva play because he had been so clinical for Frankfurt. I think I'm going to put. It's gonna be a strange formation, but I want to put João Cancelo and Bruno as cams.
Oh.
And then I want to put Jota up front with. It's going to be a super attacking lineup. I don't think it's actually probable, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, Jota up front, Ronaldo on the wing. You have Andre Silva up front as well, and then Bernardo Silva on the other side. So it's going to be like 4 up front, 2 cams, full out attack. Let's go.
Okay. So you, as a Frenchman, I see what you're doing here. Eh? You're trying to make us beat so that you can score on us. Eh? Okay, I see it.
No, you guys have a strong defense, so you guys can warrant. So, I don't know. It's gonna be tough. You're probably right with your starting lineup. But yeah, I wanna think about this a bit more because it's so interesting, the possibilities you guys have. You guys actually have a lot of depth this year. And it's gonna make it very exciting.
No, exactly. So I guess that wraps out our Portugal squad. And like we said, guys, if you guys like our videos and you like our content, we have more on our channel. So please hit the subscribe, like button. But any finishing statements for you, bro?
Vamos Portugal! Yeah, good luck, guys. Good luck in the Euros. We'll see you then. All right, June 23rd. Mark your calendar. June 23rd, France, Portugal. There's gonna be a huge video. We're gonna play a FIFA game. We're gonna do it all. We're gonna do it all to bring you the most exciting game. It's gonna be crazy. The winner of this game, I'm calling it right now, wins the whole Euros. Okay.
Damn, that's big facts. Big facts.
Defending Euro champs versus defending World Cup champs. So, no, super intense. Really excited for that. But for now, Footy Brews out.
Footy Brews out.